On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning, Otter gang. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Hopefully, you've all had an amazing, beautiful weekend. You've touched some grass. You've touched some ass. Whatever you've been into, you got short with the gang. If you didn't get short with the gang, that's okay. If you've looked at price action this morning, you're asking yourself, just like I am, what the is going on? This is going to be an interesting week, to say the least. We have a bunch of inflation data, including our favorite PPI on Thursday. Anyways, should be a good time. Let's jump into the charts and let's say good morning to everybody. What's going on, gang? Holy, what's going on, everybody? Jeez, what is this? Okay, we all got up and was like, is England still on the lash from their victory over Norway here? Are they still absolutely on the piss, mate? My God, what is this? Ooh, oh man, big rollover last night. NASDAQ opening up, causing that volatility. I gave a short up here. Kyle's in a short from up here. The Discord knew. And the pink box always knows. I mean, it did come down for like a scratch and sniff, and then it actually like took her home for the night. You know, scratch and sniff, and then took her home for the night. Then bounced out of here. And woke up, and her parents were there. It wasn't just her house. And then we're running away now. So here we are, man. Nothing better than a good old pink box on a London morning. Monday morning pink box, and you're running to get to work. And she's like, I never got your number. Can we get away? UK emptied the wallets. Yeah, what's going on, Curbstar? Good to see you, man. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Keen Bean, Aaron, Mob the Great, Chantel, salute. How you doing, Chantel? Good to see you. I heard it's pretty humid over there in Ontario. It's like 24 degrees and perfectly sunshine in Alberta. I'm just, recruiting good people. Milan, how you doing? Alan, good to see you. Jay Becker. Japan is dumping U.S. Treasuries. 10-year is on the verge of a breakout. Gonna be great shorts. Awesome. We like. I mean, you get paid pretty nicely on shorts, right? You take that elevator down. It's pretty sweet, right? Not often do you get the Matrix elevator up, if you know what I mean. What's going on, Steve Hickey? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Mr. Guy Kemp from Fort Lauderdale. Slaughterdale. Let's go, baby. Shri Ann Pandy, good morning. Gang. That's a lot of gangs. Yeah, we a gang out here. Eero, what's going on? Kodak, good morning. Good to see you. What's with all these briefcases? You doing business. You're a businessman. Oh, man. Curbstar, Alexandra G. Good morning, Otter Gang. Please smack those like buttons if you have not already done so. Subscribe if you're new, and have a great day. Oh, we appreciate you, Alex. Hopefully you've had a beautiful morning. Happy Monday, everybody. What does the spinner say today? It says fire someone. Someone getting fired today. Maybe I'll fire myself. G1, JR Prince, Kensler. How you doing? Good morning to you. Thank you for being here, guys. AlexOCrypto 585. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Thanks, man. Rotation down right now, guys. Major flip zone here at our $63,000 level, as we know. Bitcoin choppy times, man. Happy days. That's okay. There's still ample opportunity. I mean, if you got the SFP last night, I don't know what happened here, guys. I still don't know what happened here or here. Even here's pretty bad. This whole London session, man, from here to here, this is absolute disaster. Sweep at the low right now. Coming into the golden pocket retracement level here locally. Pink box holding zone, however, not too keen. Order block tap here. Perfect order block tap. Rotation down. Trend is down right now, guys, so need some proof in the pudding in order to get long in general, and we have major 63,100 resistance in front of us. So the pink box is it's quite a battle right now, trying to get some like bull divs in here potentially, or otherwise we're looking to come down, lower and slower. So right now we'll have to exercise our strong patience-o-meter, if that's a thing. We'll do some top-down analysis and make sure that we get through all of it so that everybody's aware. Good to see you, G1. How you doing, Kensler? Loco for crypto. Sharon, how you doing? Good morning, JR. TMB Willa, how you doing, man? Good morning. Solana's holding this level pretty well. This is the retest of previous highs as well. So looking at Solana in general, it might need to come back to 74 here, downtrending channel. Right now, a nice little discovery channel. Yeah, I don't know. In general, I think we need to come lower into these highs here, like actually do a good old retest and bounce, but I don't always get what I want. I mean, I'm looking to be a buyer again, but we'll see. I think most of my spot buying and DCAing is going to be August, depending on how the stock market behaves in the next 2-3 weeks. I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking. Mostly let the Discord know, but I do share quite a bit on the live streams as well. I don't want to get into too much trouble with the Discord, giving it all away. It's kind of sacred to us over in that space. But if you were in the Discord, you would be short with Kyle, and you'd all be in the profits. I mean, I did give the short from up here over the weekend. I did give this setup over the weekend. I I closed it. Okay, so I closed it, but I gave this setup over the weekend. And like, I'm happy I closed it because this was a gong show on the weekend. Now, Kyle is still short from here in our Discord as well, and he's taking profits. So he's a much better swing trader than I am. I don't have the patience for this, guys. I don't want to check my phone on a Sunday night, on a Saturday night, or a Sunday morning. I just want to chill and refresh and reset and get back into the charts as I do. But this was given in advance, and I closed it. Kyle is still in it, and if you're not in the Discord, well, maybe you should be, but that's okay if you're not. Discord is printing as usual. Doing a good job. I'm really, it's really good to see the Discord printing here. Where's the Kyle TA? There he is. Yeah, so Kyle, short, beautiful setup in advance, given in advance, beautiful setup. Cha-ching. Better man than I am. I mean, you look at me. I gave the setup. I didn't hold it though. Weak sauce, AlexOCrypto. Weak sauce, man. Good times though. At least we're all prepared. We're all looking at the same thing. There it is. There's the setup. You see? But it's good to have everybody kind of on side, going through that volatility together. Did you guys get short? Put a 2 in the chat if you are still short. I need to know now. Let me know if you're short from any of those setups. Maybe the Discord members, you guys are all short as well. Salute. I love seeing you guys win. Good to see a TMB Willa Crypto Hefe. Good morning to you, man. Wayne Roasty, morning, Captain. Trust you had a great weekend. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was productive. We did a lot of things. I went and got a new miter saw, a slider. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. A new slider miter saw. I'm going to do wainscoting in my son's bedroom. We're going to revamp his bedroom first. So, carpenter life. I'm going to do 3/4 wainscoting up the wall. This is going to be beige, or this is going to be, as my wife says, this is going to be cream, and this is going to be blue. All right, so we're doing the wainscoting here. I would call it board and batten, really. It's 3/4 board and batten with a cap, right? So you got your little cap here. Looks good, right? Looks good. I'm going to do that around the whole room. Just kind of, because our house is, 4 or 5 years old. And their kid was in this room. And kids, man. Their walls are like, no matter how much you use the magic eraser on the walls, they're grubby, man. So we're going to put a fresh coat of paint on. I figured I'd do the trim work inside the room, make it nice for him for his little house. It's a big adjustment for a toddler to move house. So we just want to make it his. So that's kind of our first house project that's on the. So we went and bought some lumber for that. Got all my beaver puke, MDF. Gonna rip that down, do some work there. That's gonna be nice. And then we ate well, we hung out, we went on lots of walks, got lots of sunshine. It's a great weekend, man. Touched some grass. Good to see you, Fred. Clayton, good to see you, Kodak. Hopefully you've all had a great weekend. Proof of work, Mr. Kemp. Is there any reason to think that inflation data will look better headed down? So forecasting inflation data, I think, is always it's always a trip. Now, oil has decreased. Now, is that going to impact our inflation data this quickly? I would say these are lagging numbers, so inflation data might be going up this round, and then next round they come down. So they're forecasted to stay pretty flat and down. So inflation's expected year over year to come down from 4.2 to 3.9. Okay, so if we come in hot, this is going to be bearish. Okay. Also, everything else is pretty even keel except month over month expected to come down. So this one year over year is the one I think we should be all watching. And if core inflation comes in anything other than 2.9. Producer price indices here, inflation. Yeah. So it has been quite high. We would like to see that come down Wednesday as well. So hopefully we don't get too humped on Wednesday morning. And then retail sales and building permits. So very heavy inflation data. Obviously interest rate affecting, if we look at this, sorry for the flashbang, guys. Pop. I said the one is to watch is September here. 51%. So this was at 44, 48. Now it's at 51. Okay. Depending on this new Fed chair, Warsh, and what he's what he has planned. You know, I think if there's an expectation of them to increase rates, okay, if there's an expectation, we can see this 46%, 37%. So there is a 40% chance of them increasing, which is pretty high, right? So if there's an expectation of them to hike and they don't hike, this is bullish. Okay? And then once this guy gets all his new data, you can call me data, his new analysis people, whatever, his team of pawns that are going to make it so that he can cut. This is what's going to happen. He's going to have these people come in. I don't know if Army Piper agrees with this. This is my conspiracy theory, that he thinks that he's going to have these new people come in, give him this new data of productivity, AI productivity, and the markets are booming. So we're going to outgrow the inflation, right? So they're going to lower interest rates, which I'm a fan of. Cheap money, borrowing cheap money, because as someone who can borrow and put it into assets, this is good for me. I don't know about you guys, if you guys borrow and buy assets, but that's typically what you should be doing. He's going to run it hot, right? He's going to run it hot, let these people borrow and spend and inflate the economy, and hopefully we can outgrow inflation, which eventually becomes a disaster, but it pumps their bags. So who gives a shit? Pump your bags, get paid, run, buy assets. That's the plan. So we'll see. I'm buying assets as much as I can right now, because I think in the next 3, 4, 5 years, it's going to be really a last hurrah. And then we're going to have some major pain, but we'll see. That's the plan. Have a plan, execute the plan, right? None of us have a crystal ball, but we're pretty good at preparing for things. So we try to do that as a community in this place. And I'm sure Piper has a plan. I mean, he has something called the Piper Plan, so. Okay, good to see you guys. Thank you guys for saying good morning. The only pink box that pays you. That's it. Took the short from 63,400. Woke up to the thing of a beauty. Let's go, man. Let's go. Levels have been fire. You know it. Good morning, Marine Mike. How you doing, brother? Fred. William Fader. Good morning. How you doing, brother? Kevin. How you doing? Good to see you. Florida Stowe. Good morning. Good morning, man. Someone's having a good morning. Florida, what's going on, man? V Monitor, God bless you, man. MR PRG, how you doing, bro? Gang, gang, gang. B-Rad, Kara, Strong, Juan Carlos Gonzalez Carrero. The best name in all crypto, man. Terry, good morning. God bless. Thank you, Theme. The man, the AM... I'm just going to call you the. Good to see you, man. Jake, McCall, Piper. Price stuck under the 200-week smooth moving average. I don't touch those moving averages, man. They confuse me, man. They're not useful in my opinion. But for you macro people, I'm sure they're great. I'm a VWAP guy. You guys know that. I mean, come on. The only trade in this shitstorm has been VWAP this morning. Let's be real. VWAP wins. The only trade I would. You had to wait since 4 a.m. though. Jeez. The only trade. Chop City. Chop City. Good morning, Cool Marge. Dusty, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. God bless. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Rotation down. Rotation down. I don't think I put the Bitunix code in here. Let me put that code in there if you do want to trade with us and participate in the giveaways. All you have to do is go over here and click that Bitunix links pinned in the comments. Support the channel, yada, yada, yada. You don't have to do shit. I just appreciate the support. Hello, Golf Man. What's going on, man? Fusta. Be Rad. Good morning, Strong. How you doing, Shrian? Cool Marge. Laurent, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. This one is big. Japan wants their pensions. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's the first time Japan's going to increase rates, right? No more cheap money in Japan. They've been running it cool for eons, it feels like. Feed us, fam. Down right now. REITs down. Down. Golden Pocket 786 here. And like molasses. The thing with trading in this environment, right, is it's sideways until it's not. It's sideways until it's boom, boom, right? It's a tricky situation right now. What's going on, Nadeem? How you doing, man? Keen Bean, Nico. You guys are short. Let's go, Wayne Rossi. Let's go, baby, Fred. Short with Kyle. Yeah, let's go. The gang is short, man. Yeah, that compound saw is sick. Yeah. My wife insulted me yesterday in my carpentry. She's like, she said, I can't believe this came out of her mouth. She said, I would like crown molding, but I think it's too hard. This is what she said to. I have my metal journeyman carpenter card. I like crown molding, but I think it's too hard. I'm like, so we've been together for 8 years, and you've seen my work. You like crown molding, but you think it's too hard. Right? All you need for crown molding, okay, it is a pain in the ass if you want to do the if you want to do the bevels. I don't even know the numbers. It's like 33.7 and 43. Let me just Google it. Crown molding setup. I mean, there's a chart. Everybody knows the crown molding chart. Crown molding saw set. Right? Everybody knows it. I don't know it off by heart. 31.6, 33.9. Okay, you can Google it. And then there's a crown molding chart. It's called crown stops, guys. There's these little things on your saw that you can put that hold the crown molding at the desired tilt. Right? And then you can just cut it, right? I don't know, man. I think because I'm a day trader now, she thinks that I've just forgotten my whole career. It's wild. It's called the spring or something like that. It's fighting words, right? Yeah, it is. What do you expect? 68 or 50? I mean, you got 6,000 that way, 12,000 the other way. I would go up from that guess. I would go up from those two levels. I'm looking to find support here locally. We're going to do top-down analysis. Just be patient with me here. Bart Simpson coming back, grabbing imbalances. We could still need to come back down here. Major resistance, but we are in the land of chop, guys. There's no better place for Bitcoin to settle than between 64.5 and 61.5. There's no better place for Bitcoin to go into the summer than right here, unfortunately. Now, this isn't bad because it is, in 4.5% range. But expect this to be very sticky, okay? Very sticky. Be afraid, okay? Very sticky. But right now, expectational order flow is down, right? We have our Bart Simpson-esque. We have our bearish divergence in here, failing to sweep. We have our bull flagon, okay? Breakdown. We could see exhaustion in here quite easily. That's why we all look to short this area. And we could see how we moved up really aggressively in here. This typically needs to be reclaimed, which it did very aggressively. And now we've chopped sideways. So if we're going swing low to swing high, we would look for this golden pocket to hold us in here, right? And continue. If we're bullish. Doesn't necessarily mean we're bullish. It just means that we're aware-ish, right? I'm not bullish or bearish. I'm just what's in front of me. We have 3 levels. This is the only 3 levels you need to know. Buy low and sell high. You can see how it's been respected throughout. Okay. Not easy price action, right? Last week I got chopped up. I was up $6,000. I ended up only being up $3,000. Okay, I ended up getting a little bit chopped up on Friday, and the account's back down to 49,000 right now. Okay, and that's part of trading. I had a bad week last week. I gave half of it away on Friday. So, if this and that, I think the market has clearly changed. And adjusting to this price action is going to take some time because this is bear market-esque and it's not easy to trade. So, we'll make the adjustments as needed. But I mean, a $3,000 week. I only used to make about $2,000 Canadian as a carpenter when I first started. Well, not when I first started, as a journeyman carpenter. So I made double that and I got paid American. So that's $4,000. So I shouldn't complain. I am complaining because normally I have like 15,000 to 20,000 weeks. And I clearly underperformed last week, but that's part of trading. You're not gonna just turn on your money printer every week. Okay, this is a full contact sport. The contact being your money, meaning this is the only job that you can show up and the job takes your money. And I got reminded last week pretty clearly of not to fight it, right? My issue with last week and why it was upsetting is because the levels in the Discord that I gave in advance for the gang were on fire. Like one of my best level feeding deliveries of my career. We were catching the lows. And I failed to execute based on my strategies within these levels from last week. Okay. We caught all of this numerous times, and the Discord members will tell you it's true. My execution, my personal execution was pathetic. All right. However, over time, right? Over time, my execution has been phenomenal since February, I would say. Since February. Okay? But it's a tricky road sometimes. It's a tricky road, which is fine. If this, then that. Always if this, then that. Coming into our golden pocket right now, trying to bounce. We'll see if we do get a reaction out of here. I need to see some sort of strength in here. So it's going to require some time. NASDAQ flaccid rolling over right now. Ooh, we drew this. I don't know about that. Let me see here. And SPY's breaking out, right? Yeah, SPY is breaking out, but it looked bearish this morning. SPY. Yeah, there's our triangle. SPY's breaking out, but looks bearish, so might need to come back and retest. We might need to see this on the SPY. This is a little bit too aggressive in here, this move here, so Tesla down pre-market. SpaceX taking a beating pre-market as well. Yeah. Pre-market SpaceX down. Micron down 5%. Marvel down. Yeah, so everything's down this morning in the stock market to open. That should be interesting. Bitcoin rolling over. How was everybody else's trading this last week? Did you guys adjust well? Did you guys have a good trading week? Let me know. Nice rug sweep. Good morning, Stefan. Good morning, French Toaster, Hafiz, Jason. How you doing, Diaz? Sina. Ryan Thompson. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, Diaz. Al. Alexander G. 300 people on the live stream. It's a little bit slow right now on the YouTube, Bueller. So if you guys wouldn't mind, those who are here, I appreciate you being here, and you guys are doing the work. I mean, if you're working at becoming a trader in this market right now, in the bear market, where price action is pretty stagnant, you're doing yourself a big favor, because this is where I was built in this shit. I mean, and the patience and the perspective that you will gain within the next 6 months is, there's no dollar amount you can kind of put on it, because you will go through it, you'll experience it, especially with like war, inflation being high, interest rates being high, and being in a Bitcoin bear market while there's an AI surge, right? So it's whilst this is happening, right? This kind of environment, you're never gonna not learn a lot from how the price is moving, the manipulation, the Trump tweets, all that shit. You're never gonna not learn and gain valuable experience in this market than right now, I would say. Static closed my short, crappy ass price action, yeah. Short from 64,200, already paid myself. Beautiful. OG. Oh, speaking of trim work, you have to come visit when you have the new house. When I get the new house built. Okay. For you, I would do work. For you, I would come and do some trim work. Whether you need cabinets or wainscoting or crown molding or coffered ceilings, I can do it all. As long as you, every now and then, you can come and hold something, right? I don't want to be holding a 10-foot board of crown molding up by myself. I'll give you like a stick to hold it with. I'm Bike Man. Good to see you, Loza. Curbstar, how you doing, man? Dorito Girl, you probably manifested some carpentry work for yourself because you subconsciously missed it. Yes and no. Yes and no. It's nice when you got the tunes going. You got the tunes going. You got a cut list. I have my cut list already. I have my cut list. I have my board fee. I went and bought all my material. So once I got the new saw, I might change the blade. Otherwise, I have to cut it from the back so I don't have blowout, but we'll see. I have like a rough carpentry blade in the saw right now. Whatever standard one. It might be fine. I mean, it's just wainscoting. I'll make my wife sand. She's probably listening. I'll make her sand. She's like, why you got all this sandpaper? I'm like, this is carpentry, baby. The cuts and the everything looking great. That's the fun part. This sandpaper here, right here, girl, this is carpentry. If you know, you know. If you've done any carpentry work, you get yourself a good sander. That's all I got to say. A palmella, as we call it, a palm sander. At least a good little palm sander. There's oscillating palm sanders. They're really good. Yeah. Good to see you, Wayne. How you doing, man? Curbstar, Hemdroid. How you doing? Randy Hipper, how's it going? Are you at 30,000 subscribers yet, or what? What are you doing, Randy? How's the channel doing? Randy Hipper. You've been stuck at 25.9 now for, it feels like eons. Guys, go and subscribe to Randy. She needs to be at 30,000 at least. At least. Go and subscribe. I appreciate you, bro. I would never make you work if you visited. I'd pay some that doesn't know how to click buttons and shock shit. I mean, maybe we could just take a couple trades at your place and then hire someone and then just get a laser pointer and both sit on. I'll bring you some Canadian whiskey because I don't drink, but we can sit on our lazy boys, recline back, and both have laser pointers. And whatever the job costs, me and you can take a couple scalps. Beep, beep. And then we can just sit there and... Hey, what do you think, Piper? I think that would be a great idea. No, take that down and do it. That's going to cost $500 more. Okay, click, click, click. All right, no problem. Keep going. Do you take USDT? Let's go. Good morning, gang, gang, gang. Ada Ace, what's going on, bro? Paul's. I like the Balloon Dog 50-minute trade last Wednesday. That was that was juicy, man. Some juicy trades last week, setups and all. I have been getting wrecked. So in this environment, it's like it's hard for me to say patience, but I mean, we all wish we were short from up here. Do we have the cojones to be short from 7 a.m.? For 2 hours this is taken, right? And we know if we short here, it's going to snap back, right? We know that. So we wait, right? We know if we short here, we're too late. We long here, it's still going down, so we shouldn't be, So you're stuck in a hard place, right? NASDAQ with the tell, though. I told the Discord last night, if the NASDAQ continues to break down, then you're looking for shorts. And it did. It continued to break down. So shorts were the play. Okay, so when you look at the NASDAQ right now, it's kind of it's like your helper because it's moving. It moves. It's still bear market-esque, but it's a lot more catalyst going on with the NASDAQ right now. So the NASDAQ will move and give you, it'll give you kind of a tell into Bitcoin. And that's why I use it so often. Look at the ES as well. Pump and dump, right? So can it hold here? We'll see. Bitcoin's clearly losing. Ooh, Solana. Solana's in this channel here. Looking lower part of this channel. Losing that key level of support right now. I'm looking at 74 for Solana. 74. See if it can hold there. Bitcoin coming down right now. Down only. 12 minute. We'll do top down shortly. Market Cipher. I got like tons of good feedback on a Market Cipher video. I guess I should do more tutorials, I guess. You guys like the tutorials. It's hard for me to do a tutorial to find a balance between not giving away all the secrets in the Discord and giving you guys value on YouTube. It's hard. 20 subs left. I was sick all last week. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks, man. I hate being sick. I'm going to go get a coffee, guys. I'm going to leave you guys with this thought right here. Okay, I think there's a coffee long potentially right here. I'm not taking it, but you guys can take it. My wife is up now. Let me see if I can get this. It's an
auto gang life for us. It's an auto gang life for us.
Instead of top blasting,
Take bass hits.
instead of round tripping,
Take the bits.
it's an auto gang.
Auto gang life for us.
Hey, 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 yeah, huh. We do not trade the chop.
We do not buy the pop.
Get out of your wanking chariot today. That is how a gang gets paid. No namby-pamby on the chop. No douche canoes, play it smart. Wait for the VWAP slap to print the load. Take the money and run, watch it grow.
It's an auto gang life for us. It's an auto gang life for us.
Instead of top blasting,
Take bass hits.
instead of round tripping,
Take the bits.
it's another gang.
Auto gang life.
Lord leads the way. Take the pink box every day. Sweep the lows, get the friction on. Take the money and run till it is gone. Small wins, small losses, that is the rule. Don't get noodle slap acting like a fool. We identify as pre-rich in this place. Don't let the market punch you in the face.
It's an auto gang life for us. It's an auto gang life for us.
Instead of top blasting,
Take bass hits.
instead of round tripping,
Take the bits.
it's another gang.
Auto gang life.
Bass hits, bass hits, bass hits.
Take the bits.
Bass hits, take the bits. Bass hits,
Take the bits.
auto gang,
Auto gang.
auto gang,
Auto gang.
auto gang.
Auto gang. It's an auto gang life for us. It's an auto gang life for us.
Instead of top blasting,
Take bass hits.
instead of round tripping,
Take the bits. It's an auto gang.
life for us. Now go.
Making crypto honest again.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay true to the digital.
Auto gang,
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 gang.
gang.
It's an auto gang.
thing's gotten nowhere. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Listen up. Out of gang. Step into the clinic. Don't be a dick for a tick. If you can do it once, you can do it again. Take the win, then win again.
Top down
Don't be
coming
a
up.
dick
We'll
for
do
a
some top
tick.
down analysis.
Don't be a dick for a tick.
Top down coming soon.
You can do it again. Take the win, then win again. Don't be a dick for a tick. You staring at the chart, paralyzed by the greed. Holding on a runner that is guaranteed to bleed. You won't take the profit cause your confidence is weak. Thinking this is the only green candle of the week. Get out your ranking chariot and execute the plan. Secure the bag, homie, step up like a man. If your strategy is tight, you find another play. Don't round trip the bag and give your wealth away. Don't be a dick for a tick. If you can do it once, you can do it again. Take the win, then win again. Don't be a dick for a tick. Don't be a dick for a tick. If you can do it once, you can do it again. Take the win, then win again. Don't be a dick for a tick. We hitting base hits, we don't swing for the fence. A pocket full of profit is the absolute best defense. Wait for the VWAP, slap to hit the flow. Take your money, run away, and then we do it some more. Stop, top blasting, homie acting like a clown. When the pink box prints, you ride the money down. The market maker algorithms wanna see you break, so take the easy money that is yours to take. Don't be a dick for a tick. If you can do it once, you can do it again. Take the win, then win again. Don't be a dick for a tick. Don't be a dick for a tick. If you can do it once, you can do it again. Making crypto honest again. Stay true to the digital.
Don't be a dick for a tick. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. How many people do we normally lose during the, at least 30? You know, the TikTok brains don't stay around much longer, you know. We lose at least 30 people every time we go for my coffee break. And I mean, that's okay, man. I mean, I'm here to trade and hang out with you guys. If they don't want to trade with me, that's fine. There's lots of people to go and trade with. I know I do a good job here, and that's why people come and hang out. I definitely say things that are, you know, I say things in order to weed out the people we don't want to be here as well. So there is that intention as well as we proceed to give you what you're not going to be liked by everyone, okay? And you shouldn't be liked by everyone. There's different styles for different people all over this. And if you haven't found your people, go and find your people. I know my people. They're all here. We all talk shit and we all make good money. So I ain't your dad. But this is good times. So what are we looking at? Where are we looking to go? How are we looking to get there? There's a couple of things that we should bring to your attention if you haven't been paying attention. We do have a green stochastic change on the weekly on Market Cipher. Okay, that's the one thing I want to bring to your attention. This hasn't happened since August 2022, baby. Okay, and the last time it was green was in November. Okay, the last time. So this is, you know, this is a pretty nice start. Let's put it that way. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. By no means was this out of the woods yet. If we look at our previous bear market, we can see that this was still in a downtrend here. Okay. But first sign of strength that did lead eventually to this, right? So perspective is always key. Another thing that we also see is that, you know, we were overextended on the 3-day here, and the daily is printing a red dot trigger wave. So overall, when we look at this thing, you know, our target for this move, generally, if we're going from like a trend line that makes sense, would be something like this. Okay. Generally, so 75, 76, 73 in here. 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 we have this cascading waterfall as our major target, right? That's our imbalance major target if we're looking at anything. All right, so that's how I would be preparing. However, we have hit this bear market lull, so it tends to be choppy and poppy and sporadic, and we never really get kind of anywhere. 4 months. So going into, July, August, September, we should expect low volatility, high manipulation, choppy price action. Sell and may go away is taking full effect at this point, right? So be prepared for that. Now, when we look at this at a daily, right, the trend is still down. We have failed to grab liquidity. So my idea here is keep it simple, stupid, right? We have liquidity of the highs we're trying to take. We've pushed out of this low, bear market low right now. And we never really came back to retest the highs in here. Now, we did retest this one high perfectly. Okay, so this one high right here, we retested it perfectly and continued up. But we have failed to make higher highs. We have had equal highs, which have reversed. Okay, in general, you're looking for a retracement here. So you're looking for this thing to come back into 60,400. Be corrective, right? ABC in the place to be, right? A, B, C, be corrective. And then continue on its merry way. So you're looking for this push, A, B, C, and then the continuation out. And that would look very much like a Wyckoff accumulation model. Now, the thing is this going to be a higher low or is it going to be a lower low? Maybe a spring. These are the things you must determine when we get to them, right? It doesn't mean that there isn't high probability trade setups down here and even up here, because this could turn into this right now, a higher low continuation trade. Okay, and we may just get going here up into here. Nice little seasonality July rally. And if we rally here, I think this becomes a lot worse to the downside. Okay. Yeesh. Because this would be like this. And unless it wants to do this and then go. But, there's many options for this thing to get going. It's being prepared in either way, right? Like if this and that, this isn't really going to affect my 3-minute micro penis scalps. Okay, let's put it that way. Let's just keep that very simple. But if we have the context of, hey, directional bias is this way, can we join this trade and be on the lazy river? We always want to be on the lazy river trade, right? Hence why we longed in the Discord down here. Okay. I don't think anybody's still in that because it's been like molasses. But at the end of the day, this is how we prepare. We know where our key levels are. We execute based on strategy using good risk management. The beauty thing about, a bear market is, we can actually short the market in perps here. So we can make lots of money on the way down. Because believe me, shorts pay better than longs because it's fast and it's quick. That's the key. Okay. So prepared traders will be profitable. We'll see how we prepare. Last week we didn't do so hot. This week we hope to do better. Double top at the highs here. This is the giant bearish moose knuckle up at the highs here on the 12-hour. Okay. The only idea here is that VWAP is resetting. Okay. So VWAP could be resetting and we could be looking for a potential trigger wave. Okay. So this would play out here. We would get some positive posturing. We would come into here. Over that time, we would come into a trigger wave here. We would flash a green dot and we would push up. And that would be into the end of the week. That would take some damn time, right? Okay, and this drop could be detrimental to our health. So we prepare as best as we can right now. Bitcoin trying to find some support right now. Nasdaq's pushing. Still no trade here. Top of the hour, 9 o'clock. Thank you guys for being here on the live stream. 350 people here on the live stream and 127 likes. Thanks, guys. No, that's actually really good. I like a 50% ratio. So if you guys wouldn't mind, just a little bean flick of that like button, that would be much appreciated. I beatbox for likes, okay? So if this then that, the 8-hour money flow has finally turned to the downside, making a lower low here. So, and very overextended as well, VWAP, right? Performing that trigger wave like we just talked about. So this is what we would look for on the 12-hour here. So can we get that turnaround? Something to watch. Price action suggests we don't want to see the M&M pattern, really. We don't want to see we don't want to see this. This would be so ugly, in my opinion. That means we're coming probably platinum pocket here. No. Ideally, I would like to see this. That would be the most bullish, and we'd be prepared for that as well. We're prepared on the way down. So we'll see. Right now, trying to defend this area. Now, this is a high volume area. Okay, if we look at this area in here, we are stuck at the point of control of the range, which means what? We're in the hot dog zone, right? So trading here, you will get noodle slapped if you're not careful. So if this and that, and a failure to get above this was critical, right? Like with all this liquidity above us in here to come and take, and we still failed to come and grab these guys, these shorts. It shows you that there's no oomph in the market right now. Okay, we want oomph. Now the hopium play would be that this is an ascending triangle and that it's going to eventually break out. So you would look at it like this. You would wait for this. And you would look for the breakout, right? Now, I'm not, the triangle trader. I'm none of that. So don't get your hopium slippers out. Alex said it's a triangle. We remain patient here. Liquidity resides in these lows. However, if buyers continue to step up at these levels here, this just tells me that the bulls are still defending this. They're defending this guy right here, and they're not allowing the market to come back and grab them. Okay, which means this is a strong low, in my opinion. So, can it be defended? If we see big wick energy in the next couple days like this in here, we are looking for the breakout 100%. If we see this come down and sweep liquidity and make higher highs and higher lows, we are looking for the long. If we see this breakdown, retest, and fail to reclaim the range, then we are looking for shorts to zero. If this, then that. We're always preparing in either direction, right? Hence why Kyle's short from here. I was looking for the short from here. The Discord is all short from here. I closed it because I don't trade really on weekends most of the time, but we're prepared. Now, the price action has been absolutely disgusting. Let's just be honest about it. So our job is to participate safely using good risk management. When volatility is low, my highest suggestion is that you use a little bit less margin, okay, and you give yourself a little bit more wiggle room. Give yourself a little bit more room. Don't put as much size on your trades because you're not going to get filled properly, or you will get wrecked by the wicks. Okay, and participate, but do it safely. And that would be my highest suggestion. And the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1, the bias for the day, right, is that we have put in an anchor wave, which in general, this is a higher low. In a golden pocket, we should be generally looking for continuation longs here. If we got low, high, higher low, we should be looking for this. It's just the way we've reacted in here and rolled over, we might be needing to look for this. My only issue is that we've never came back into this area here. That's my only issue. If we go swing low to swing high, we can see very clearly that we never came back for a retracement. Healthy price action generally comes back for that retracement continuation. We didn't get that. A lot of the time, though, when we put in a low for the market, they don't come back for it. They front run it, and they don't give you an opportunity to get long again until much later on, right? They'll run this thing up, and then they'll come back and sweep, and then they'll go. Okay? It's very cheeky. And with the low volatility and the less participants, it's much, much easier for the market maker to manipulate the price in the direction where they can grab enough liquidity for them to send it in a direction that it's supposed to go, right? If there's buyers all coming in here through the ETFs, and there's buyers, but there's low volatility, that's cool. That's cool. Guess what? They will accumulate in here, but every now and then they'll just go boop, and they'll knock out everybody who thinks they're safe here, stop loss to entry, and they'll get wrecked, and then they'll send price up. Because they got to balance the book somehow, and they're not going to give all these people free rides down here. That's why we knew to be longing down here. Why? Because they gave way too much time in here for people to get long. You see how much time they gave? Oh my God. You think they're going to let retail just sit in here and get gig along and not come back and wreck them down here? They're going to come for you. That's why we knew to short into here. And even with this sweep, it's still not violence that I'm used to. I like to see the violence, right? I like to see Big Wick Energy, John Wick's grandmother, coming in, taking your lunch money. That's a good bottom. FTX collapse, capitulation. So always preparing. The 3, the 2, the 1, they're all overextended to the downside. We're looking for the trigger wave here, potentially on the 1 hour coming into market open. Anchor trigger wave here. So watching that for a little bit of a roll up here. But we can see it bleeding out, right? Clearly bleeding out. So it needs to show some strength here, higher low on all of these and get going. So patience right now, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 380 people here on the live stream. 140 likes. We're here live every morning, 8 a.m. till 10:15-ish. Taking the trades, showing the trades, trying to make crypto honest again. Thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. And hopefully we can find something today. We're in the pink box zone right now looking for a bounce. Will we get it, or are we going to continue to chop and bleed out? NASDAQ trying to push back, still looking a little bit weak coming into market open here. SpaceX down. Tesla down. Micron down to start the day, so we expect a gap down. ES gap down, sweep, dump, imbalance. Looking to come back into here today potentially if we can make some higher highs and higher lows. Defending the lows. S&P 500 has absolutely broken out on Friday. Expecting a gap down, so looking for the retest bounce on the S&P 500. Coming in for the bias for the morning. So we'll see how that opens up. Should be interesting. Big breakout of a giant triangle. Bullish. Okay, bullish. But, you know, we're supposed to just be aware-ish. We're not bearish or bullish. We're just supposed to be patient here. This price action during the London session has me concerned for, I mean, the issue with this for me trading, you know, $800,000, $600,000 position size, I do not get filled in this stuff. So it's going to be a challenge to say the least. But we're here for it. We try to catch the worm. We'll see if we'll catch the worm today. Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. The only requirement at this place is to say good morning. So make sure you say good morning in the chat. I will say hello to you. I'm just another guy trying to click some buttons and make some money, baby. Let's see what you guys got to say. Alex with the alpha. Curtis Hill. I mean, sometimes. I mean, I do a lot of... I keep it mainly for the Discord, but yeah. TikTok brain. Yeah, TikTok brain's everywhere. Doom scrolling. Doom scrollers. Looking for the Adam and Eve pump. Adam and Eve pump, you would need a rounded bottom here, right? So you'd have that would be your Adam and Eve pump setup. Sweeping down, lower, bear flagging. Bear Flagon and down. Have you guys ever been to Bear Flagon? No. Bear Flagon, the town of Bear Flagon. It's a beautiful town. They have beautiful cider. A great cider. Better downside. You see here in the Bear Flagon. I don't know. Someone in the Discord made this. They have two specials in here. It's called Cummins and Dixon's. You go and get your cider in here, and you'll never look back. Discord members they're crazy, man. They be creating this stuff all the time. This one's my favorite. Alex's Alex Plus. I made 150,000 K. 150,000 in November. Alex's big cock. You guys kill me, man. I love it. Rotation down. Gotta have a laugh, man. F Bitcoin. Amen, brother. Good to see you, Magic Mike Hassan. Good morning, BB. How you doing, Dusty? Brelo. Morning. What's the new signal alert format coming in, sir? Great idea, by the way, for those who can't learn quickly. Thank you. It's just to increase the spoon feeding, Eric. It's always to increase this. I try to give away as much as possible. Obviously, it's not financial advice, and you take your own damn trades and manage your own damn risk. But if I can make it very clear and concise, the better it is for everyone, right? Ain't nobody got time for that. What's going on, FJ Trading? Good to see you, man. Gates to Profits. V Monitor, Magic Mike, David Stacy, Curtis Hill. Good morning, D Jetty from the blockchain. Otter gang, gang, gang. Let's go. It needs to drop below that 61,300 wick down. Super ugly, yeah. This one here. 61, no. This one over here. I think you're talking about this one here. 61.3. Yeah. I see you. Higher term time frames, Alex. This one here. The Michael Saylor wick, right? Yeah, we got the Michael Saylor wick on. All in here is on watch, right? Everything below that Michael Saylor wick, so we'll see, man. We'll see. If everybody's looking down, guys, we should be looking up, right? Everybody looking down right now after this dump. Oh my God, it's a dump. Oh, come on, man. This is a dump for ants. 3% dump. Come on. And the Discord is short, so our basis is covered. Rotation down. Trying to hold on to the local golden pocket right now. Might need to come lower. We'll see. I've had their cider. Kind of slow morning. Kinda. Hey, we're here. What's going on, my mates? Good to see you, man. Two's in the chat if you're short. The pink box is smelling a bit fishy, yeah? Yeah. No good mornings in the chat. Hey, how was everybody's weekend? Boring, trading, grass and ass. Awesome. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wanted to ask, what exchange do you use? Bitunix. Weeks. I wanted to, because there's been like a whole bunch of offers from a whole bunch of different people. ZoomX. That, I still want to be able to get you guys good deals, so I can be possibly looking to find you some good stuff. Let me know. I don't know, like a lot of people have hit me up in the Blowfin, Bitunix. I found Bitunix to be the best right now, but doesn't mean we can't diversify. I'm always trying to hunt, but you guys help me hunt. It's like having a guide, you know? I'm not going to go and get a deal with shit exchange that has zero liquidity. I'd rather look for something that you already use and then help you guys get better deals. Sell my left nut again for you guys. Hopefully that helps. I mean, we have a great deal here with Bitunix. Obviously, you get VIP 3, $5,000 giveaway, $2,000 for the Discord. It's incredible. They treat us well. The support team's really good. I've had people who had slippage. They've been reimbursed. I've had people who have, no VIP. They've given them VIP, blah, 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 blah. They're on the balls, which is what you want. I mean, if you're going to spend all this money on fees trading under their exchange, you best be getting some customer service, in my opinion. And having a half decent size audience, I can fight for you guys, which is nice, because I've always wanted, when I was new to trading, I wish someone would do that for me. So I try to do that for you guys as best as I can. And everybody who's opened a ticket and asked for help, they can assure you that I go to war for you guys. You guys know that. NASDAQ cooling off coming into the morning open here. We got 13 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, smashing those like buttons. 375 people here on the live stream. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. No trades right now. I guess short was the play. Wasn't about to jump into this craziness. Looking for a sweep of the low, bounce, higher high, higher low. Continuation shorts. Retest the previous lows. Continuation down. Bear flag. Very slow, choppy right now. So just exercising the patience as best as possible. Overextended to the downside. Market side for anchor trigger wave. So we would like a sweep here. Yeah, we would like a sweep here. Bull div. Major resistance. Retest. Continuation down as well. So yeah, trying to hold here. We are very overextended. Patience right now. Hyperliquid. I haven't tried Hyperliquid. Strike Finance. KuCoin. I haven't used KuCoin in like 3 years, man. I think I have a KuCoin account. Same with what was the other one I used to use? BingX. Yeah, that one. A lot of MexC. I have a MexC link. I've had a bad experience on MexC, but I heard it's improved a lot. I'm actually talking to my MexC rep. We do have a MexC link. I had a bad experience with MexC. Bybit. I love Bybit, but Bybit's a lot of KYC. Bitunix with Alex's fee discount is great. Awesome. I'm glad that helps. Fee monitor. Bitunix is great. Yeah, Bitunix is still good. They're in the process of doing that. What's that shit in the EU right now that's going on with the exchanges? I can't remember the name of it. It's like Tina or Gina or Fina. But they've applied for their Mika. Yeah, Bitunix are in the process of doing their Mika application and stuff, so that's good news. Rolling over here for the lows. Mika, yeah. L Bank. The UI on Bitunix is really good. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Sweep of the lows here, breaking down here for Biddy. Solana coming for the lows as well. I said Solana needs to come to 74. Sweep and go here. I'm going to get rid of the pink box. We all know there's a pink box down here. So pink box has been mitigated. You've hit the home run. Now you're potentially going to the store and buying some Plan B. Oh, man. I remember in college where I went, there was Plan B in the, it's disgusting. There was Plan B in the dispensers. There was like a, you know, like where you get chocolate bars and chips and stuff. There was a Plan B, condoms and Plan B in like a chocolate bar dispenser, man. What the I was like, where am I? Where am I going to school? These people are raunchy. Everybody just walking around giving the gift that keeps on giving. Ugh. That was nasty. Oh, man. Sweep and go here. No trade for me. Still waiting. Like I said, I want to see higher highs and higher lows coming into market open. We got 8 minutes right now. Patience right here. This is an enticing buyer's move. So it sweeps, traps longs in here, and then it continues down. Vending machine. Yeah, that's the word. English is hard. Brad Pitt has a production company, Plan B. I used to skateboard. I used to skate Plan B decks. They also like to list every coin. Hands in too many baskets is honestly questionable. Yeah. Okay, so I've seen a lot of weeks. I got weak sneeze. Is it WeX or is it weeks? I would call it WeX. We exchange, right? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, they're all bad in their own way. Sweep and go here. Trying to push back. A little SFP to start the morning. NASDAQ still looking weak. Sweep and go. Order block tap here. Continuation down. Still no trade. Typically here you're looking for a retest, right? A retest of this order block and a breakdown. So they'll trap longs off of the sweep. They'll retest and then they'll dump. I mean, we don't want to fade this right now. This is pretty aggressive down. Still no trade, guys. Taking the trades, showing the trades. I did $4,000. Account's at $49,000. Showing the account every single day, every week. I built it up to 52, and then I overtraded on Friday. I had a hard trading week last week. I was not executing well. I've been averaging 15,000 weeks, and I did 3.5, 4 last week. So I know it sounds like, oh my God, you only did 4,000. You piece of shit, right? You're probably thinking that, and I get it. I would think that too if I was new to trading and I was trading my $1,000 account when I first started. Not gonna. The biggest thing that's helped me is I think in months and years now versus days and weeks, right? It's a long-term game. The Discord has seen me deposit over $150,000 since the start of the year into my bank account. Okay. We're taking the trades. We're showing the trades. We show the losses too. I mean, that's part of it, man. If you're not showing losses, you're not trading, man. You're gambling. You're moving stop losses. You're not managing your risk. You're really not trading. That's just part of it. So we're here. We'll see. The market did change quite dramatically last week. So we try to make the adjustments as it happens. We didn't adjust very well. And we'll continue to execute. That's it. Every day trading is another day to prove yourself. Don't think like I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to print $2,000 today. This is not how it works, man. Every day is like, we're going to war. This is going to be war. I have a specific set of skills. Okay? Doesn't mean that I'm not prepared for war. You know, I got armor and the sword and a shield nowadays, right? I'm not running into, into war on my wanking chariot naked like I was when I first started trading. But it's still war. It's still every day is another day to try and compete, right? This is a competition, you versus algorithms, right? Ain't easy. And if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? It's a battle. It's a psychological battle. I mean, this is peanuts right now. This is a 1% move down. I love a 1% move generally, but it's taken from 7 a.m. So this is a 2.5 hour move. Let's not get it twisted, guys. 2.5 hours to get here. It's quite a long journey. A lot of liquidity created down here. So the retest of VWAP slapping down. Trying to push back. Let's see if it does react off of this block here. No trades right now at the lows. Everything's a little bit overextended. Just a little warning sign here of not to be shorting. Let's see where we get to here in the next, I would say 5 to 10 minutes here. Probably 15. Market open. Thank you guys for being here. 430 people here. We need 30 more likes, guys. If you guys wouldn't mind, that would be cool. 30 more likes would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. And we'll see where we get to today. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. What's the white line between the X pink box and the gray box? This one here, that's a volume support level. Working out pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. So if you're new here, when I first started trading, I would mainly trade VWAP, Fibonacci, and volume support. That's why my charts look like an Etch-a-Sketch right now, right? That's why they look like this. Each one of these is intentional with volume, and I used to trade, and I still do sometimes, but each one of these is generally 1% apart. Okay, look at that one. All right, generally. And my setup used to always be my setup used to be this main one here. So I was risking 0.3 to make 1%. That was my trade setup forever, for like 2 years. If you've been here for a long time, you know. I used to put on 100x leverage, or $100,000 per trade, 44x leverage, risking 300 to make 900. That was my setup for almost 3 years. 2-3 years. This was how I started in the game. Since November last year, I have increased my size exponentially. So now I've added a 0 to this here on both sides. Do I trade like this? Not necessarily. I typically risk anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000 per trade now, looking to make $3,000 to $5,000. That's typically my scalp setup right now. But support and resistance, VWAP, and looking to get that 1% was how I started, right? Very simple. But you can see when you zoom out, this turns into an absolute gong show. So the support and resistance levels on my chart, they work really well. I mean, if you know how to trade between the lines, I mean, you're gonna be making some good money. It's an extra layer of confluence now. As we can see, it's working out pretty well. Really well. Hanging man engulfing candle coming into market open. Let's go, baby. Gap is flat. Flat gap. Nope. SPY. Sorry. Gap down. Coming down. SPY. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry, I was slow on that. I was blabbing away. Gap down. Push back here. Coming back up. Let's see the NASDAQ. NASDAQ. Sweep and go on NASDAQ. Trying to push. Can it go? Looking for follow through here. Going down to the 1 minute on the NASDAQ here. Coming down, grabbing that liquidity of the low here. Still rotational down. SPY coming back, no gap fill. Leaving the gap behind here from previous weeks. So interesting. Bitcoin pushing. Nice pushback here. Sweep and go on Bitcoin. Trying to continue. Nice push out. Solana, sweep and go. No liquidity grab. Still looking for liquidity grab on Solana. Trying to hold and go here as well. Bitcoin holding, pushing. Bottoming structure here. Spoon feed into order block. Could be resistance right now. Still waiting here. No real rush to trade. Should be going swing low to swing high in here for our golden pocket area. Just in general. Yeah, retest of lows, liquidity. Yeah, I don't like that high. Let's go off this high. Let's look in here. That looks better to me. Impulse fib. Nice push up here on Bitcoin. Coming for the liquidity of the highs here to grab late shorts in this move down. Patience right now. Thank you everybody for being on the live. Hanging out here. Solana needs to go lower. NASDAQ, sweep and go. SPY, no follow through here. Going down to the 1 minute on the SPY. Gap fill. Nice push here for Bitcoin. Can it continue? Some nice candles here coming off the lows here on Bitcoin. Put a 1 in the chat if you are long off that sweep. Patience right now. Looking for a wick test potentially here on Bitcoin. Coming back in. Nice sweep and go here. Solana trying to hold as well. Yeah, losing key support here on Solana. Looking pretty weak right now. Patience. Bitcoin pushing though. So good sign on Bitcoin. Could lead to Solana pushing out as well. Could pull all ships up together. Coming back and grabbing all the late shorts this morning. Rotation down here for the NASDAQ. NASDAQ rotating down. SPY rotating down. Bitcoin holding strong. Interesting. Coming back in for retest of lows here. Potential short opportunity if we do push into this area for a continuation down. If we're looking for it, this would be a potential setup. We'll see if we do get here and have a reaction. I want to see a reaction out of this area in general. Retest of previous lows. Liquidity. We'll see. Solana trying to push out as well. Downtrending momentum. Trying to break that as we can see in here. So breaking out of this downtrending momentum. Trying to push. Bitcoin still looks strong. NASDAQ coming down for the lows yet again. So double sweep. SPY holding up. Whenever we gap up here, we're always looking just for this thing to find a low, establish a low, and then push back and fill the gap. So looking for that this morning on the SPY. It might happen sooner rather than later. Holding the lows right now on Biddy. Nice pushback here. Little imbalance, fair value gap right here. Little tap. You guys are all long, aren't you? 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. 3 if you are sitting on the hands. ZoomX, is that still a thing? Oh yeah, ZoomX is real. Do you mind sharing what fees you pay for your 600K position? I got VIP 3. Or VIP 7. I have VIP 7 right down here. I'll share my screen. Yeah, I don't hide my fees. Right here, VIP 7, maker and taker. I mean, but if you trade the size, the bigger the size, the better the VIP, right? Pushing here. Nice pushback. Great longs. I would be taking profits into this area. Just me, but we'll see. Aggressive move out here. Wick test potentially here. Wick test continuation up. Coming back right now. Still no trade. Nasdaq still rolling over here, showing, signs of weakness. No real oomph. SpaceX dying. Whew. Tesla's down too. Might have to buy some more Tesla. Micron down. Yeah, all these are down to start the day. Interesting. Bitcoin holding up surprisingly, but Bitcoin dropped last night, so couldn't even get an answer. Solana failing to push here. Yeah, Nasdaq looking weak right now. Needs to come for some liquidity here. I'd be interested down here if we sweep this and bounce. Nasdaq breaking down right now. Bitcoin following suit. Coming into here. We'll see. Oof. SpaceX. Man. Elon trolling us, man, with this SpaceX stuff, man. Everybody's saying space and sex in the same sentence constantly. It's kind of funny. He's definitely trolling everybody. Come on. He definitely trolled everybody with that name. Every time I say it, I'm like, damn, this guy, you got me again, buddy. Too funny. Oh, too funny. Bitcoin coming down. Wick test right now. Trying to make a higher low. Everybody in here say SpaceX. Let's say it together. SpaceX. Oh, man. What was that horrible space? What was that? 90s space balls or something like that. That 90s movie. 90s movie. Space balls. Was it called Space Balls? That was 1987. Was it that one? Space. What was it called? Coming down right now. Galaxy Quest? Was it Galaxy Quest? Space Invaders, Rocket Man, Mars Attacks. It might have been Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest? Nah, it wasn't Galaxy Quest. Spaceballs, Star Wars parody. Use the shorts. Space Troopers? Was it Space Troopers I was thinking of? Space Troopers was funny. Yeah. Starship Troopers? May the shorts be with you. All right. Rejection here. NASDAQ bleeding out. SpaceX. SpaceX is down, baby. NASDAQ's dying, guys. Sheesh. The DAC is down, baby. No trade right now. Order block tap here. Little mini order block. Mini block. I think it's all a trap. Coming down for those lows right now. Solana needs to come for these lows. Are we going to say it needs to again? It needs to, guys. This is McNasty price action. Lower. Lower, she says. A little lower and a little slower. NASDAQ coming down, sweeping that liquidity here, trying to bounce. SPY down. Bitcoin down. Solana taking that low. SFPs in this environment are so sketchy. They are so sketchy, man. The price is just jumping around like Mary Poppins. I'm on the handyman train right now. I'm gonna go do some wainscoting. Oof. V-shaped rejection. Solana has taken the low, guys. I told you it had to. Am I allowed to say I told you so on this stream? NASDAQ sweep 29.3. Sweep 29.3 and then we're talking. Considering a long. Oof. Buy level on EOS. NASDAQ ain't got no legs yet. Considering a long down here. No trade yet. Still waiting. It'd be like a quarter position size if we long down here too. Little buy level here on Bitcoin. Can't believe we didn't come up for our short. Damn, Daniel. Sorry about all those people who longed that SFP. Hopefully you did pay yourself, though, coming up into here. Still no trade, guys. NASDAQ still hasn't swept this low yet. Where's our next low? Oh, man. Oh, man. Choppa, choppa, choppa. You don't see bids coming in here. So this is not something you long just yet, guys, in my opinion. You do whatever you want. SpaceX going to zero. $140 SpaceX. Anybody? Taking bids? I can't believe this thing went to 200. Whew. What a short. Welcome to space, Grandma. Oh, man. Bitcoin trying to hold here. Coming into a buy level yet again. Imbalance. 786 bounce level. This is our 786 bounce level here, guys. 62.2. 62.2. I want to see violence. Sweep and bounce. Sweep and bounce. Then we get long. A little bit of curvature to the upside here on the SPY. Trying to push back. A little push on Bitcoin here. Can we recover? Oof. Solana. Lower. Still no trade here, guys. Sweep and bounce. Come on, Biddy. NASDAQ has taken the low. NASDAQ taking the low. Got to bounce here. Bitcoin trying to reclaim this support level. Still nothing. Solana flat. Still nothing. We'd be waiting. Thank you everybody for being here on the live. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for smashing the like. 11 more likes and I'll shut up. Biddy pushing back here. Nice pushback for Biddy. Trying to go here. Retest to previous lows. Continuation down. Still no trade. NASDAQ trying to hold these lows. Sweep and go. I should just trade the NASDAQ. But at this point, I should just trade the NASDAQ. It's just getting annoying, man. Doji engulfing. 1 minute left on this candle. Still waiting here. We got a stiletto pattern here on the SPY. SpaceX trying to find support. Big old rug this morning. Bitcoin failing to push. 50 seconds on this candle. Solana big rollover. Thank you guys for getting those likes to 200. I do appreciate you guys being here, supporting the channel and hanging out. Not easy trading right now. 470 people here on the live stream. Thanks for hanging out, man. God bless you guys. Hopefully you've had a wonderful weekend. Hopefully trading has been good to you. And hopefully we can help you guys navigate the charts a little bit better. It has to go for the lows, low and lower. Nice shorts, guys. Super troopers. Super trooper poopers. Terrible candle close. Trying to push back here. NASDAQ finding support. Trying to push. I like longs down here, but I ain't going off of a doji pin bar hammer candle. It's not how I roll. There's no there's no real incentive to go there. Solana's coming to 60, 70, 74, 60 here. Major support level here. Lower. Jeez. Bye, Solana. Bye, Biddy. See you later, Biddy. Have a wonderful trip. Have a wonderful trip. See ya at 0. See you at 0. Sheesh. Rip the band-aid off, Biddy. Come on, man. This pussyfooting around, man. Just dump it. Nice order block tap. I didn't really see this order block here, but we got the order block tap. That's the order block tap that I missed right now. That was the short. Order block tap short. We'll do strategy review today in the Discord, which is always good, especially on choppy days like this. You'll see how well it works even on choppy days. It's execution. It's always down to execution. Setting yourself up for success. It's always the name of the game. It's like I don't like hindsight TA, like, oh, we should have gone short here, we should have gone long here, right? Like it's always obvious in hindsight. Oh yeah, cuz you can see the future. It's having a forward tested strategy over years, which I have. And knowing your win rate in general, right? If this, then that, right? 60% if this, 80% if that, right? and knowing when to execute, whether it's A plus, A, B, C, having your playbook. It doesn't really matter what the news or the market or anything is saying, right? You just know that you've tested it, you know what to look for, and you try to execute. So the execution is the hardest part, and then the easiest part is knowing the strategy and managing your risk. That's the easy part. You need to have those locked because you can control those things. If you don't have those locked, you need to figure out your risk. You need to understand position sizing. You need to understand invalidation, where you are wrong. If you don't, you're just shooting in the dark, man. Sweep of the low here. Lower for Bitcoin. 786 tap. Can it bounce here? No trades so far. Bitcoin bleeding out. Congrats on the shorts, guys. Discord shorts have been fire. Hopefully you're all paying yourselves on the way down here. GG's, though. I love seeing you guys win, man. GG's in the chat for everybody who's winning. I got you guys. Otters in the chat for all those gang members who've been here forever. Thank you for being here. For all those new people coming in, thank you for being here. Welcome. We're here live every morning, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Taking trades, showing trades. Prepared trader is a profitable trader. So let's see what we can get to. Today, very choppy and slow price action. Our job is to be patient. But thank you guys for being here. Where is the ideal to enter? At the top. At the top. That's where it was ideal. It's all is edge and R&R. Yep, that's it, right? Thank you guys. GG's. Down we go. Trying to pop back up here. Still no bid on NASDAQ. Needs to get going here. 786 tap. Potential bounce back here for Biddy. Everyone's short, so can I long? Absolutely, man. You can do whatever the hell you want, man. It's your money. 47K. 47's the level, man. I hope 47, man. 47 would be... If we bounce at 47, the amount I get to say I fucking told you so is going to be astronomical. I'm going to buy a 47K t-shirt. That's going to be the next merch line. We'll be the 47 gang. I mean, we called 47 at 125,000, so... Okay, SPY catching a bid here. Trump is 47. What VIP do you get when you currently join with Bybit? VIP 2. Oh, you get VIP 3, Wayne. But I see you winning with those levels, man. Great work, Wayne. Wayne's been crushing it. Wayne Rossi in the Discord. Just open up a ticket, Wayne, and I can try and help you out, man. Sweep and go here, trying to push. NASDAQ looking better. SPY pushing back. SpaceX still dumping, man. Solana really in no man's land here. Slow bleed out, man. This is painful to say. Decent orb, though, guys. Decent orb. Like, I would say that's a good orb to start the day. We'll see if we can hold lower orb here. So, like, failed orb breakdown is bullish. So, can we rotate back up is the question. Doji engulfing. 2 minutes on this candle. Solana pushback right now. Fair value gap target. Retest our previous lows. Continuation down. NASDAQ catching a little bit of a bid here. There. I just sent you a message, Wayne. Just verify it was me. I think sailor work is super important. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen with Warsh tomorrow? Well, I think he's forward looking. Right? So any sort of non-cut is bullish, right? Because they're expecting cut this year. Or hike, sorry, hike. They're expecting at least one hike. So either if they're going to hike, they're going to hike once, say this is where we're staying, and that would be bullish because then the market would have certainty. Then they're going to bring in this data research people, and then they'll look to cut, I think, next year. But if they don't hike, I think it's bullish. But it's a mixed bag right now, right? It's a new face, new guy on the street, and we'll see. We'll see. NASDAQ showing strength here. SPY pushing back. Considering a long down here. I'd prefer to see violence, but still 786 level. 10 seconds on this candle. Still waiting here. Decent candle, halfway down the candle, continuation here. Potential pushback. NASDAQ looking better. We'll take a long here. See if we can push halfway up this candle here. Quarter position size. NASDAQ looking better. Just trying to get halfway up this candle here. See if we can push. Come on, Betty. Let's go. I like NASDAQ. I like SPY right now. See if we can get follow through. We got the spoons down here, the pink box, 786 bounce level. See if we can push. Or if it's going to be a nambe pambe. Trying to get halfway up this candle here. I like this candle pattern in here. I think we're a bit overextended to the downside. Not a bad trade. We'll see. We'll see. A little stab, quarter position size. See if we can push up here. Just trying to get here, and then we'll leave it to run. If it wants to run, cool. If not, NASDAQ cooling off. We might still need to see another sweep. Pullback continuation. Pullback continuation. It's got to defend these highs here. See if we can push. Solana coming into order block, retest of previous lows. Bitcoin looking a little bit better here. See if we can follow through. Struggling here. Let's go, Biddy. Push. A little push for Bitcoin here. Trying to get up into these into this candle here. Little scalp, but a little bit of weakness here. Interesting. NASDAQ retest of highs needs to hold here. Might be a bit early for this trade. See if we can get follow through. NASDAQ's got a hold here. Looking a little bit weak. Exhaustion in the high into resistance. Come on, Bitcoin. Push in, Nambe Pambe. NASDAQ pushing off that retest. Same with the SPY here. Just got to keep going here. Need to see some strength. Come on, Biddy. Push. Higher low continuation here. Steve Ruglin, man. Steve Ruglin to get above this retest of the low here. Really, Steve Ruglin. Come on, Bitcoin, push. NASDAQ rotating down. SPY looking weak. We may be getting out of this thing here. SPY looking weak. Got to bounce, SPY. Confluence is not showing up right now. Weakness. No strength here. Come on, Biddy, push. Tweezer top needs to go here. Last chance. Last chance here, Biddy, or we're out. NASDAQ not showing any strength. SPY not showing any strength. My gut tells me to close the trade. I'm still in it. Push. Sol was the better candidate for the long. Sol's not at any sort of key level. Bitcoin's at the 786, right? I can't justify taking a trade here on Solana. NASDAQ. Weak, man. Weak sauce NASDAQ. Coming back. No follow through. Higher low. Still in the trade. Still waiting here. Remember, low vol, so this could take a little time, right? Come on, Biddy, push. Jeez. Chop at the lows. No push. Solana looks really healthy here. Bitcoin trying to defend that orb. 786. Can we push? I mean, this is a rotational orb trade. Taking its sweet ass time. The more it fails to get above these lows, though, the worse it is. This is a volume resistance level here, so not the greatest area to enter. Could have been better. Everything's on our side. If it wants to go, it can go. Besides trend, right? We're against trend. We're looking for a retracement scalp. Intention of the trade is a retracement scalp up into halfway up this candle. If it wants to go, it can go. NASDAQ making a higher low here, higher high. SPY looks terrible though. SPY is just bleeding out again. Oh, some life. Can it go? The molasses trade. We'll call this the molasses trade. Holy smokes. Well, I'm going to leave you with the cliffhanger here. We'll see how I manage this trade going forward. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Taking the trades, showing the trades. Discord live today. Push. And a little bit of a scalp long right now. We'll see if we can get there, guys. Fun times. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the channel, hanging out here. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. It is Monday. So be patient out there. Looking forward to trading with you guys, and let's see if we can continue. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves. That flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed. look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pair full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.